Welcome back to Adri's Farmhouse Kitchen. In this vlog, I bring you along how I make the best pickled egg. We are also harvesting some potatoes and making chili pasta bolognese. And look, we've got a new animal. We haven't named them yet, so if you've got any suggestions, you are welcome. So we are harvest and cook today. If you're interested, you are welcome, friends. Let's go watch the vlog. Juniper loves Swiss chard. Nice way? Yummy? Nice? She's not messing about. She's like, yum, 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 yum. That is good. Are you funny bunny? Are you funny bunny? There you go. Look at those others. That is ready to go again. The boys and Toffee get on really well. I can't believe it. Mama's still here. Good mama. She's just laid over there in front of her baby turkeys. Hello, turkey workies. Oh, you ate all the lettuce. You want some more? Hello. You laying? This is a turkey egg. Hello. You have grown? Yes, you have grown. You did a good job, mama. Oh, you vocal. Hello. Welcome back to Adri's Farmhouse Kitchen. We are in the polytunnel harvesting some of these rocket potatoes. Not if we need them, we still got a whole basket full. It's just I cannot wait. And the one now, it's in the basket in the kitchen. It's quite a larger size, would be perfect for chips. And I just want to harvest a few more, just in case it got like more like a new potato, smaller side. Because I would like to make pea soup, and I would like to put some potato in the pea soup. Just started to rain again. I hope you can hear me through the tunnel. So in this vlog we're going to, well, I have planned so much for today, but it's already mid-afternoon. So I would like to do the pickled eggs, and let's see if we can, maybe we won't do the pea soup, but I would like to shell the peas ready for tomorrow. But I would like to do, I took some mincemeat out, the goat's milk, the goat's minced meat, out of butchered from our farm. And then I've got marinara sauce out, some herbs and the Italian pasta. So I would like to make some kind of pasta dish with goat mince and tomato sauce. It's gonna be delicious. I have just found loads of shallots from last year's garden in my pantry, so we're gonna put some shallots in that dish. I've harvested garlic, fresh garlic, so we're gonna use the fresh garlic. But first of all, we're gonna harvest this potato behind me. Again, not a lot, maybe a couple of, maybe 2-3 plants, and see you back in the kitchen. The yellowing leaf on the potato is sign of that potato is ready, because these are the first early potatoes. Now we are nearly mid-June. That means these potatoes are now getting very close to be ready. So that will then give a chance to these red cabbages, so we can cover this up, because now something's definitely eating these cabbages. So try to save it. Look at this. These are either slugs or caterpillars, friends. Literally demolishing it. So I am now happy to harvest these potatoes. Oh, still loads of babies in there that would have grown. Never mind. want to soil in here because this got holes in it, and some of these potatoes actually smaller, they can go through the hole. I'll put the larger ones in there. Oops. These are such a lovely new potatoes, friends. This one is a good one. Can you see all these would have still grown loads? This is very good. Such a lovely summer rain. Oops. That means I don't need to water outside now. You can just go straight to the kitchen. And I think they're gonna make the brine first for the pickled egg, because that needs to cool down before we use it, pour it over the eggs. I'll just have to peel the eggs and probably shell the peas. That's gonna be the most time consuming part of our jobs today. And probably we do the soup tomorrow. Another thing I would like to do, what's gonna be easy, I'm gonna use our goat's milk to put it in a instant pot and make yogurt. I bought yogurt, a tub of yogurt from the shop as a starter. I think that's it. But that's gonna be super easy to do for us. I have covered it with straw just to retain moisture. I just love how a couple of potato seedling gives us so much more in return. The other reason I've put the straw on it, because if it's sun exposure or the light even, can make our potato green. We harvested about 3 or 4 and gave us loads. Look at all these lovely homegrown potatoes, friends. Honestly, it's 3:15, so let's see how much we can get done. But what we don't do today, we do it tomorrow. I've got this rye flour, organic stone ground flour to use up, and my sourdough starter is looking okay, so I'm gonna make naan bread, probably about half and half. So I'm gonna use half rye flour and about half white bread flour. And actually I need to top this up because we are now getting really low. So I need to go to the pantry, outside pantry, and top this up. I made cafe. So I've been out to town and I bought cafe, sour cream, yogurt. Also, I bought cafe yogurt, so let's see how that's gonna work out. But we've got so much milk now coming in from Juniper that we're gonna make yogurt today and cafe. So with this, I've only poured the cafe in that mason jar, filled it up with milk, and I'm gonna leave this out for a couple of days on a kitchen island. So to our flour, I'm gonna add, where is our salt? Oh, I've already got it ready in here for the pickled egg recipe. So we're just gonna add a teaspoon of flour, and we're gonna add some of the sourdough starter and some water. I'm gonna use my hands, gonna give this a good mix. And I'm tempted actually to put some kind of spices in there. What shall we put in there, friends? It's gonna come together very quickly. So I'm gonna do the quick projects first. Do this, do the yogurt. Then we're gonna make the brine for the pickled egg because that needs to cool down. While that's cooling down, we're gonna peel some of those peas, shell the peas, peel the eggs, and then I'm gonna make this lovely Italian pasta in just salted water, a bit of olive oil, and then we're gonna peel the shallots, garlic, and we're gonna make the sauce. My meat is still thawing, it's still partially frozen. Let's see what herb we can use. Mint. Let's try mint. Maybe a little bit of caraway. Perfect. Tiny bit more water. And this is now nearly done. And I'm just going to cover this with shower cap. And job's done. Next, I'm going to do the yogurt. So I'm just gonna add about a liter of milk. And I'm gonna add the whole tub of this yogurt and give it a very good mix. And I put this in an instant pot, I turn it on, press yogurt, and that's it. It will take about 8 hours, so it's 3:30, but never mind, overnight it will cool, and by tomorrow morning it is hopefully ready, and we can just put it in a fridge. I am ready to make the brine for the pickled eggs. So what I'm gonna do, I have got 4 cups of water, tap water, well water in this pot. To this I'm gonna add 4 cups of cider vinegar, and that just reminded me that we need to deal with our apple cider vinegar what we made last year. Still in the big bucket. I bet it's ready now. So I've got 2.5 actually. I think that's enough. 4 sounded, that would be too spicy for my liking, I think. To this we're going to add a cup of, I'm just gonna put 1.5 cups of organic cane sugar and 2 teaspoons of pink Himalayan salt. And I'm just gonna give this a very good mix and put this on high heat, bring this for a boil, and then I'm going to cool this down completely before we pour this over our boiled eggs. While we are waiting for this to come to a boil, I'm just gonna get all the ingredients what we're gonna put to the pickled egg. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of whole coriander. To this we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of mixed whole peppercorn. Also I'm just going to peel some garlic, carrot and red onion. We're also gonna add bay leaf to us and some dill. So I'm just gonna get everything nicely ready, and I'm just gonna use a wide mouth mason jars to put the eggs in, lasagna all these ingredients in, and that's it, friends. So And then we're gonna peel those eggs. I haven't got quite 30 eggs because I gave some to the chickens. But we still got about 25. Now when we do pickled eggs, actually the eggs need to be perfect when we peel it. So if any of those eggs will break while we are peeling it, I don't want to put that in a jar. And then it's within, I like to leave it for a couple of weeks until all the flavors come nicely together. But you don't have to wait a couple of weeks, up to a week, about a week, and you can try the eggs. Right, I harvested this red onion from the garden. It's a bit too early, but I thought I really wanted to put it in a pickled egg recipe. So I'm just going to slice it thinly. I'm just going to maybe slice the carrot. These carrots are tiny. These are I just thinned out the carrots from the polytunnel because I thought I can use that up to make this recipe. And I've just emptied my compi bin. We've got like a kind of a compost area now. I peeled this carrot because it's still got a little bit of soil on it. I'll just grab it a bit. And I'm also going to add some dill. I love dill. Just like that. A bit more. I love the fresh dill flavor, friends. Do you like pickled eggs? Do you make your own? Tastes so much better than store-bought. I don't even like from the store, to be honest. This bay leaf is from the garden and these are the fresh leaves. If I would cook this, that would literally go. I could eat this. It's not tough at all. I am ready to make the pickled eggs. I also have got the pasta cooking behind me on a stove. A bit of salt and olive oil. It's nearly ready now, actually. I think we can turn it off now. I think that's good now. Just leave that there for a sec. And let's just go through again the ingredients I'm going to use in a pickled eggs. So I have got just under 20 eggs, I think 18, 19 eggs in here. The rest had a little bit of damage on it, so I'm gonna make egg mayo with those. So we've got fresh dill, fresh red onions from the garden, fresh basil from the garden, bay leaves, sorry, mixed peppercorn and coriander, whole coriander, and we've got carrot from the garden, garlic from the garden, and sugar rush peach chili freeze-dried. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit spicy. So let's start with the sugar rush peach pepper. Let's put a couple, maybe 3 each. On the bottom of these 2 quart size jar, wide mouth. And to that we're gonna add a little bit of garlic. I've just sliced everything. Bay leaf, dill, red onion, and now add the boiled eggs. I'm gonna try make this a little bit, tight. And now we're gonna add the peppercorn with the coriander. And then do it all over again. Our brine behind me is just cooled down to room temperature. And then we're just going to pour over the brine to these eggs. Put the lid on and I'm going to put this in the fridge. And that's how easy to make pickled eggs. You can make pickled eggs using all the ingredients you and your family enjoy. You know, it doesn't have to be these kind of ingredients I've been using. Okay, I think we're good. I've not measured it, so you know, just go with the flow as always. And looking good. Okay, and our next job is nearly done. Just pour this over. I have tried this brine, actually it's really nice. I'm glad I didn't have 4 cups of vinegar, because this one is still very vinegary. Oh, that looks amazing, friends. Still got a little bit of brine left over, and I think I'm going to remove this egg as well. Because it was sticking out and I didn't like it. Make sure the brine covers all of the eggs. You don't need to bother about headspace this time, because this is just going to the fridge for a couple of weeks, and then you're going to enjoy it, friends. And that's how you make pickled eggs. It looks amazing. I cannot wait to try. I can eat this on its own, as a side, you know, on sandwiches, however you prefer it, you and your family prefer it. Right, I'm just going to leave this just here on the side for a second till 100% totally cools down. And now we are ready to do our next job, what is to make I never know how to call these recipes, but I'm gonna use up goat minced meat with marinara sauce, pasta and shallots. So it's like a pasta, it's like a spaghetti bolognese, just a bit different. I am ready to make the next meal. I'm just gonna use lots of leftovers up. So I'm gonna use up the mixed peppercorn with the whole coriander seeds. I'm just going to toast this for a couple of minutes in this pan on high heat. And to this we're going to add the chopped up shallots, I've just peeled and chopped up, with a little bit the leftover of the bay leaf. I'm going to saute this for a good 10 minutes until the shallot is gonna cook and become translucent. Just add in a little bit of this pasta water. Okay, I am ready to add the meat. We've got 1.4 kilograms of meat in here. I don't think so we need all. Still a little bit frozen, so I'm just taking off the ones what's not. And then I'm going to add a bit of chicken broth, what I took out from the freezer same time when I took the meat out. Quite a fatty meat, but it's good, full of flavor. And now we're just going to add salt and pepper to this. and the broth. Give it a good mix and cover this until it's thoroughly cooked before we're gonna pour the marinara sauce over this. The meat is now changing color. Turn it up to 5. Heat up. And you can add the sauce. Make it nice and tomatoey. Let's try this. Wow. So good. Salt and pepper. Mint. And leave this until it's fully cooked on a stove. Okay, everything is ready. So the pasta meat bolognese, it's ready. It's delicious. I have put some 5 chili powder in it, so I'm just hoping it's not gonna be too spicy. We still got some pasta left, but we can make tuna pasta or something with it. I've also made a delicious egg spread, and with the dinner I'm gonna make naan bread, and I am ready to go. Ready to put the beautiful pickled egg now to the fridge. Garlic looking amazing. So beautiful the squash flower is. Oh wow, look at this black beauty tomato. Can't wait. This is such a pretty cosmos. This is what I call a flowering potato patch. Isn't it gorgeous? This one's got like a pinky colour. Now we need to harvest the sugar snap pea. It's loaded. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me today, and see you very soon. Bye friends.